It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. What is going on, everyone? Broken Mike here, and welcome along to the channel. And welcome along to another episode of BUW. And this is episode 168. And of course, as always, folks, we have got 10 matches for you in total, which will be spread across the next 4 parts, one of which will be a championship match. And we've got a whole bunch of other matches as well, including some number 1 contenders matches. And ironically, we are going to be kicking the show off with one of those number 1 contenders matches. And this first contest will be to see who will be challenging for the United States Championship. Our participants are Landon, representing the Magnum Foundation, taking on Baron Knight, and taking on the Minion, representing the Night Terrors. Who is going to advance to the Ruthless Rumble? Let's find out. Now, of course, if you guys do enjoy what you see here, then make sure to leave a like for Mike, leave any comments below, and do make sure to subscribe to the channel. Of course, coming from London, England for you folks, and the fans ready for some more BUW action. And what a way to kick things off.
Contest is a triple threat match, making his way to the ring from your darkest fears. Weighing in at 330 pounds, Barton.
About to enter the ring first, Baron Knight. As we can see, he's had a change of colour in terms of attire, changing to green and then his traditional red. Maybe thinking it might benefit him in the long run. We'll have to wait and see. You can't argue with the fact that Baron Knight has to be the odds-on favourite to advance to the Ruthless Rumble to challenge Matt Moody.
And his opponents, first, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 202 pounds, Landon.
Making his way down to the ring next, representing the Magnum Foundation, Landon. Landon, of course, searching for his first United States Championship. All 3 of these individuals we're about to see, all seeking their first US titles. Landon, of course, has had plenty of success as a singles wrestler. He's held the BUW United Kingdom Championship as well as the prestigious Intercontinental Championship. Love to add the US title to his collection. And from the floor to the roof, it is time for the spook.
And representing the Terrors from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Chuck.
And lastly, making his way to the ring, representing the Night Terrors, the Minion. And despite his success in his illustrious career in BUW, Minion has never held the United States title. He has said in the past that he has always wanted to hold that title. Well, if he wins here tonight, then he'll be one step closer to becoming the United States champion. One of the few titles that Minion has not won here in BUW. And there's not many titles that man has not won. And probably many people's favourite to advance in this contest. And the first bit of action this week is underway. Who is going to advance to the Rumble? Barry Knight, good start for him. Barry Knight showing his power. Minion, flatliner. And of course the first man to score a pin or submission will earn that championship opportunity in a couple of weeks. Springboard into a disaster kick. Minion looking for another flatliner on Knight, but not going to happen. Minion chilling out in the corner as Barry Knight does some damage to Landon. The lockup. Another flatliner from Minion. And this is what really Minion and Landon have got to do in this matchup to keep Barry Knight out of this match. The biggest threat in there. Landon getting some offense in on the Minion. Snap suplex, bridges into a cover. That's a rope break though. Oh, and Barry Knight just too strong, too big. Hung up on the middle of the rope goes Landon. And Barry Knight choking out the former Intercontinental Champion. A Minion with some strikes. And Barry Knight has been busted open. Off the ropes, ducks down again, and Minion turning Landon inside out of a clothesline. Barry Knight fighting out of that side headlock. Oh, well, look at this. Look at Barry Knight just pulling the Minion off the ground like that. And Barry Knight, well, since he's been busted open, has been much more aggressive, looking to advance to the Rumble. Just a 1 count. Whipped into the corner. Minion whipping, getting whipped into Barry Knight. Landon whips Minion back into Knight, and both men taken out. And there's a single leg camel clutch. Will it be a submission victory for Landon? No, Barron able to fight out with ease. Snapmare takedown. Basement drop kick. And there's a leg drop. Lefts and rights, Minion delivering a DDT tonight. Springboard into a leg drop. Nicely done from the Minion. Very agile is the Minion. Wrenching away at the arm, trying to do some damage. Both arms hooked. And the Minion's power on show there. Barry Knight back in as Landon gets taken out of the equation. Oh, and Knight, is he gonna take a high risk? He is. Delivers an elbow drop right to the back of the Minion. Shoot in the half. Baron Knight to win. The 1 count only. On Minion. Chokeslam backbreaker. And Baron Knight saw Landon popping in. Last ride. Falls into the cover to advance. And Knight is going to the Rumble. You can see him talking some smack to Landon. Absolutely incredible action. Baron Knight dominant in this contest. And once he got busted open, I think that was it. That was a game changer. A chokeslam backbreaker followed up with the last ride. So nice we get to see it twice. Giving Baron Knight the pin and the win.
Here is your winner, Barton Knight.
And here is your winner of the match. And the #1 contender to the BUW United States Championship, Baron Knight. And if I was Matt Moody, I'd be watching very closely at this man. Especially if Baron Knight is in that kind of mood at the Rumble. We could be seeing a new United States champion in a couple of weeks if Baron Knight has his way. Well, anyway, on to our next contest. And that's our first bit of action from the women's division. In this one, it's going to be Akira, representing Demons by Design, and should be taking on BVD Gaming, representing Gaming Control.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, Akira.
Making her way down to the ring first, representing Demons by Design, Akira. And what a huge matchup this is for Akira. If she can knock off a 3-time Women's World Champion here tonight, that'll go a long way in her success in her career in BUW. Has been a great addition to Demons by Design. Has been a game changer, and that's putting it mildly. But this is going to be the hardest test for Akira so far in BUW.
And from Australia, BVD.
And her opponent, making her way down to the ring, representing Gaming Control, BVD. And of course, BVD are former world champion. Has had a lot of success here in BUW, but didn't have the best outing last time we saw her. She was the first woman eliminated from that women's battle royal on the last show of last year. She was, like I say, she was only in there for seconds. She's looking to bounce back with a vengeance, as she'll be looking towards the Women's Ruthless Rumble match, looking to get back to the world title scene. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Both women similar in styles, and both ladies have, ironically, have the same finisher. And we've got an ankle lock submission here from BVD, pretty much straight out the gates. And the damage could have been done early there, putting Akira right off her game. Nice step through. BVD nowhere to go. In the surfboard, and you see BVD head bouncing face first. And Akira is living it up. The old turnaround again. Another stomp to the canvas. Will this do it? An early victory for Akira, but just a 1 count. Akira realizes it's going to take much more than that to take down BVD. Missile drop kick. You got to think as well, speaking of the Ruthless Rumble, that, you know, BVD will probably be likely in the Women's Rumble. And you got to think, will Akira be in there? Demons by Design could well be represented in that match. And they have had a lot of success in that match over the last couple of years, with Mini Demon winning the last 2 Rumble matches. Now kick to the back. A kick from Akira. A waist lock. And a German suplex. Off the ropes. Shining Wizard. And damaging the knees. The knee breaker. And BVD trying to combat Akira. The lock up. And she took too long about what she was going to do, did BVD, and it could come back to bite her in the backside. Akira is no slouch in the ring, as we have seen in her first few months in BUW. Takes flight. Oh no! Missile dropkick attempt. No one home. The lock up. Head first off the turnbuckle. And BVD with the kicks. And what a roundhouse. BVD piling on the pressure. Stomp to the back of the head. Suplex. Akira may be looking to put BVD away into the pin. Not even a 1 count. That's a surprise. Oh, what a right hand. Kick to the back of the knee. Kicking Akira away. Lock up. And the Hangman's net breaker from BVD. BVD absolutely taking it to Akira now. takedown to the STO. Kick to the gut. Running hip attack. Well scouted, well dodged. And now BBD finds herself in trouble. The Akira lock. Her version of the Aussie lock. Will BBD tap out to her own move? No, no. Akira, I don't know if that was a smart move. She lets her out. Goodness me. What a match this has been so far. Oh my goodness, Akira. Driving the knees into the back. And the running knee from Akira. Will this be enough? It is enough. Akira has just beaten BVD. And what a victory that is.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Incredible contest, and even more so, an incredible outcome. Akira pulling off a huge upset. Defeating a three-time world champion in BVD. There's that running knee. That psycho knee. Giving Akira the pin. And the win.
Here is your winner, Akira.
Here is your winner of the match. Representing Demons by Design, Akira. And we could well see Akira in this year's Women's Rumble match. You'll have to wait and see if that comes true. And she could do that to 29 others. So if she outlast them, then we'll have to wait and see what happens next. But anyway, on as we go. And as our next contest, that'll be our last match before we take our first break of the show. This match will be from the men's division, and it will be Jamar Games representing Cadogan Club, and he'll be going one-on-one with Casey Hoyt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 225 pounds, JT.
Making his way down to the ring first, representing Cadogan Club, Jamar Games. And what a huge test this young man has got in front of him. Not only is he going to try to defeat and chop down some redwood in Casey Hoyt, but of course Casey Hoyt is a two-time Ruthless Rumble match winner, including the first match and of course in last year's match. And you've got to think Jamar wants a shout, if he's got any chance, maybe trying to win the match himself in a couple of weeks. He's got to try and defeat guys like this.
And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 330 pounds, Casey
And his opponent, making his way down to the ring, Casey Hoyt. And Casey Hoyt loves this time of year. He's looking to maybe enter another Rumble and win a third Rumble match in his career. There's only been 4 men's Ruthless Rumble matches over the years, and he's won 2 of them. Casey Hoyt will be looking to enter again and get another victory and head to Wrestleverse. He's got to try and focus on Jamar at this stage. Jamar trying to get a fast start on the massive Casey Hoyt, who did not have a great end to his 2023, where he lost the last man standing match to Baron Knight, who of course, as earlier on tonight we saw, is now the #1 contender to the United States Championship. And Jamar trying to keep Cadogan Club's strong start to the new year going, especially after Cadogan was successful in his global title defense last week against Max, another big man. So Jamar looking to keep the trend going, and a 2 count, and Jamar cannot believe it. But he's got to stay on the big man, keep him grounded. Well, of course, speaking of Cadogan Club, and another huge opportunity awaits for Felix, who will be looking to become the next #1 contender to Victor Wolf's Intercontinental Championship at the Ruthless Rumble. And an elbow right to the temple. And there's a colossal clutch from Jamar. We wouldn't have expected this one from Jamar, despite his success in BUW. He's a former UK champion, a former global champion. Oh, the chance here. Oh, head scissors. A stomp on the elbow. And look at Casey. He's in agony here. And Jamar again into the cover. Oh, that was very close. I thought Jamar had that right there, but it wasn't to be at this time. But give credit where it's due. Jamar is absolutely taking it to Hoyt. Kick to the knee. And Casey's now busted open. Oh my goodness. The counter there from Casey. As he gets tossed across the ring. Stomp on the arm. Into a single leg camel clutch. And Jamar able to escape from the hold. And where's Casey head? Oh, I think Casey was trying to go to the top rope, and Jamar cut him off. Now both in on the outside, DDT. Casey Hoyt firing up the fans. Double underhook suplex. Discus elbow drop. Jamar rolls out the way. The lock up. Sending Casey back inside. And Jamar, can it... Oh, no way. There's one. There's two. There's the trifecta, the three amigos from Jamar. He pulled it off. Can he pin Casey? He can. Holy cow, what an upset. And Cadogan Club's start to the new year has just gotten even better. Cadogan victorious in a title defense last week. And Jamar victorious against Casey Hoyt. This is incredible, folks. What a start to this week's episode. Now that Jamar's got a new year off to a start, he might fancy his chances in the Rumble. But anyway, here is your winner of the match, representing Cadogan Club, Jamar Games. A great start for Cadogan Club this year. Will it be even better later on as Felix looks to become the #1 contender to the Intercontinental title? We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, folks, we have run out of time for this part of BUW. If you guys have enjoyed what you've seen so far, then do make sure to leave a like for Mike, hit any comments below, and do make sure to subscribe to the channel. So yeah, guys, like I said, we're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we've got two huge tag team matches coming up, including our next contest, where we will see who will be next to challenge Carnage Combat Club for the undisputed BUW tag team titles. You do not want to miss a second of this week's show. So until then, I will see you all after this first break.